Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 8 things that many drivers do wrong. In this video, I'll be going over 8 specific things that many drivers do improperly. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1, driving when tired. Many drivers think that it's okay to drive when tired, but here's the reality of the situation. When you're driving, you need your brain to be operating at 100% of its potential. When you're tired, your brain can't operate and doesn't operate at 100% of its potential. So with that being said, when you're tired, you can't get the brain power that you need to act and react on the road. And that's why you shouldn't drive when tired, simply because it is dangerous. Number 2, not signaling. Many drivers think it's okay to not use their signals. Whether they're jam-packed in congested traffic or they're the only car on the road, they think that it's okay to not use their signals. Listen up, it takes literally a second to activate your signal, okay? It takes a second to use your turn signal, and it will let other drivers know what your plans are. Here's how it looks if you don't use your signal. You're simply gonna veer to one side or the other. You're simply gonna slow down before you turn, but no one behind you, in front of you, and around you is gonna know why you're moving to the right or the left or why you're slowing down. On the other hand, if you use your signal, everybody knows what you're gonna do. Therefore, it doesn't aggravate the drivers around you when they see you slowing down or moving, and it just creates a safer driving environment. Number 3, driving too fast for the road conditions. Many drivers do this wrong, okay? When it's dry outside, when the road conditions are ideal, when the roads are dry, you drive a certain way. When the road conditions change and are not ideal anymore, like when it's snowing or raining or icy or windy or foggy or the sun is shining in your eyes or whatever the situation is, you have to change the way that you drive. And this definitely involves slowing down. So that means that when it's dry outside, when the road conditions are ideal, you're going to drive at a certain speed. But if it starts snowing, then you have to decrease that speed. You have to slow down. Many drivers don't do this. They drive too fast for the road conditions, and that's one thing that many drivers do wrong. Moving forward, number 4, another thing that many drivers do wrong is following too closely. So that means that your following distance is the distance between your car and the car in front of you. And that distance will also determine how much time you have to react to whatever's going on in front of you. If the car in front of you slams on their brakes, if you're following too closely, there's a good chance that you're gonna rear end them or come close to rear ending them. And that's one of the main reasons why it's not good to follow too closely, because it limits the time that you have. It greatly limits the time that you have to react to what's going on in front of you. And that means that you're at a greater chance, at a greater risk of getting into an accident or a near accident. Now, with that being said, keep a safe following distance to the car in front of you. And to top it all off, in addition to creating an unsafe driving environment, when you follow too closely and the person in front of you looks in their rear view mirror and sees you so close to them, it aggravates them and it makes them nervous. Moving forward, number 5, not following the rules for the right of way. Many drivers do this wrong. They come to a stop sign and they either don't know the rules for the right of way or they're not following the rules for the right of way. Those right of way rules and guidelines are in place for a specific reason. So everybody knows what should be done and who should be going first, who should be going second, and so forth. So with that being said, follow the rules of the right of way. Learn the rules for the right of way and then follow them as much as you can. Moving forward, number 6, not maintaining speed uphill or downhill. Many drivers do this. They don't maintain speed when they're going uphill or downhill, okay? Now, it's a good idea to understand that when you're driving on a flat surface, you're gonna be driving at a certain speed. And then when you're traveling uphill or downhill, okay, you need to maintain that speed. So learn to maintain your speed when you're traveling uphill or downhill. Now, most people tend to slow down when they're traveling uphill and speed up when they're traveling downhill. That's not what you should be doing. Just maintain your speed. It's as simple as that. Number 7. Many drivers do this wrong. They wait until the last possible moment to merge. Now, they're trying to get onto the highway and they know the lane is cutting off and they have the opportunity to merge earlier, but they literally wait until the lane is completely ending to nothing to merge. They also do this when there's a lane reduction on a street because of road work or something like that. They wait until the last second when they have many other opportunities to merge. Last but not least, number 8. This is the thing that many drivers do wrong. They don't get into the appropriate lane early enough. So let's say I'm driving in the left lane of the road like I am right now, and I have to make a right-hand turn soon. I would get into the right-hand lane, early on so that I can make a turn from the right of the road. Okay, so I can make a right turn from that right lane or into a new lane, a new turning lane that opens up. Many drivers will stay in the left lane knowing that they have to make a right soon, and then they'll see the street and say, oh wow, I have to get into the right lane right now. They'll put their signal on and then they'll hold up traffic, and then the person in the right lane has no choice but to let them in, or they're gonna pass their stop or cause a congestion or cause an accident. So they create this situation that's just unsafe and it aggravates everybody. Just get into the lane early enough before you have to make your turn or whatever the case is, before you have to exit off of the highway or whatever the case is. And that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 8 things that many drivers do wrong. These are simple things that many drivers do improperly. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.